Let's start this over again. I'm sorry, North County. I'm doing this all over again. So let's go back into this. I am very sorry. I got sound now. My bad. I'm solo today, guys, so give me a break, please. I hope you guys understand that I am solo today, so please give me a break, please. So let's get back into this, guys. Okay, so welcome, North County. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I have been gone for 2 weeks on an African safari, and I am now back. I got to see all kinds of wildlife and everything, but I am happy to be home in my bed and happy to be here with you guys today. So thank you. Had some crazy news coming up in the North County. I guess yesterday or Saturday night, we had a debris fire break out in Paso Robles. It was a commercial building. I think it was a recycling building. Yes, the fire broke out Saturday night outside the building with fire crews containing it. Fire officials say around 3 p.m. today, not today, but the wind picked up, the debris caught fire again, this time inside the structure. So it probably knocked a lot of that recycling, whatever it was, cardboard, all kinds of stuff. But you know what? Responding crews knocked down the fire within 5 to 10 minutes. That's insane. Good job, firefighters. That's freaking awesome, man. You guys killed it. That could have been a big problem. I got a freaking, let's see here. I got a picture of this debris fire here. Let's check this out. Let's see what we got going on here. Holy mackerel. Wow. That is a lot of trash. Holy crap. Firefighters contain debris fire at Paso Robles recycling building. And it looks like the structure is up and still okay. Good job, firefighters. That's insane. We got to give it out to our firefighters. That looks like it's a mess. I mean, who wants to go in there and contain a fire like that? That could go sideways real quick, it looks like. But wow. Good job, firefighters. Wow. You got to give it up to them, man. How are you guys doing? What was your weekend like? What did you do over this weekend? And how have you been for the last 2 weeks? I'm happy to be home. So great to see you guys. Happy to have you guys here with me. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. I am solo today. So I appreciate you guys being here with me, and welcome, North County, and good morning on a Monday morning at 7:36 this morning. So let's get back into some news here. There's another cool another business opening up in Paso Robles that I'm excited to think about. And I'm not sure if they have a bar or not, but I'm hoping they do. So this is going to be local couples opening Altitude Trampoline Park in Paso. This is going to be a fun one, guys. We have a trampoline park, which look at this building. This building looks enormous. This looks like altitude. It looks like you guys could jump so high in there. So let's see here. This is Donna and Nick Murdoch. Look, bring more family fun to the community. Thank you, Donna and Nick. Because this looks like it's going to be a fun thing for me, my son, wife, friends, family, everybody to go to. Locals, Donna and Nick Murdoch will soon bring Altitude Trampoline Park, a new family attraction, to Paso Robles. The nationwide franchise focuses on bringing entertainment and fun to the communities through the parks, with the new Paso Robles edition being locally managed and focused on giving back to the central coast of California. This is awesome, guys. This is going to be great. This is going to be really cool, man. Let's see. We've got an inside picture here. Let's check this out. Yeah. Look at the inside of this place, man. This place looks awesome. This is great. Wow, look at the lighting in here. You're going to be able to jump all over the place. This is going to be great. Awesome. Here we go. All right. Well, anyways, guys, that's the trampoline park. And yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Are you guys going to go? It looks like you guys can go in there and have some fun. I'm not sure when this opens up. Let's check this out. Let's get more into this, guys. Let's see here. We're going to have so much fun and hope we can fill a need space for the area where all families can come together and relax in a safe place. I'm excited to see not only kids, but the parents jumping together. You're right. I will be in there. I will be having some fun, and we'll be rocking and rolling. So I know this is old news, but this is kind of news that hit to my heart when they're coming back from Africa. It was a SLO County team that got hit, but this is some crazy news here. The community really came together on this one. Let's see here. Got to give me a break here a little bit. Sorry. This is Addison Nixon from Templeton, injured in a tragic car accident. I know this is old news, guys. I know this is old news, but the community came together so much and raised so much money for Addison. I was at a baseball game for my son yesterday, and there's a lot of people talking about Addison. how she is a leader at school, how she helps out her other schoolmates, and she's a very sweet girl. And Miss Sammy right there, she has watched my son Wyatt. She's a very good family, and it looks like they raised over $70,000 plus dollars, 75 plus $1,000 for Addison. She was struck by a car walking her dog, and this is it's a sad story, but I'm hoping Addison's doing well. I'm hoping her family's doing well. I pray for their family. I pray for Addison, and I hope everything's going okay, guys. Please let me know if all is well with Addison. I really appreciate it. So yeah, thanks guys for coming back in and staying with us here. I appreciate it. Again, like I said, I am solo today, so I'm sitting here listening to music and having a good time with the North County. So I'm going to take a commercial break real quick, and I will be right back. We'll see you in a few minutes.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
All right, thank you to our sponsors. Appreciate that, guys. Got to thank our sponsors: Airflow Filter Services, all your diesel, anything you need for airflow. So anything for filters, oil, hydraulic hoses, guys. Go to Airflow Filter Services, check them out. And Paso Robles Furniture. If you need someplace to put your butt that's comfortable, Paso Robles Furniture is your place. They have awesome furniture at a great price. So thank you, sponsors. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So let's get back into this, guys. So how was the weather while I was gone? It seemed like it was cold and muggy, and it is still cold and muggy outside. So let's check out the weather and see what we got going on here. So, wow, Tuesday, chance of rain. That's crazy. Today, 68, high at 68. Tuesday, 67. Chance of rain? Really? We're going to have some rain? All right. Wednesday, we're going to have 73. Thursday is 76, high of 76. Friday, high of 75. Man, this weather is looking like it's, yeah, it looks like we're not in summer at all. Not getting to summer at all. So this is pretty mild weather for us in the North County. So, hey, you know what? It's still good weather to sit back, drink a beer, and have a good time. So that is pretty cool. So awesome. So, well, hey, hang on a second here. We got to get the weather going here. Where are we at? All right, there we are, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, so we had a good time in Africa. I'm not sure if you guys want to see some of the pictures, some of the stuff that we did out there. But I'd love to show you guys. I had a great trip. Like I said, good to be home with the North County. But yeah, we did go to Tanzania. We went to Kenya. And let me show you a couple pictures that we had coming in. So we stayed at 3 camps, and all 3 camps were private concessions. And here's a couple pictures here. Here's a couple lions that I caught fighting right next to the truck. That was pretty wild. This is a mating couple. This is a male lion and a lioness that were mating. And the male just kept trying to mate with the lioness. And the lioness said, "Hey, back off, stud. We're done." So that was a cool picture right there. And there's a couple elephants fighting. That was fun. We saw so many elephants. We must have seen about over, I don't know, 5,000 elephants. We saw about 90 lions. We saw so much stuff out there, guys. It was crazy. It was wild. It literally wild. Here's this lion. So crazy story about this picture right here is that this lion right here was eating a buffalo. And this buffalo was already dead when we got there, but this lion was just sitting there eating, and our truck got stuck right there in front of the lion. Right there, right where you see this lion at right there, our truck high centered on a rock. So imagine being high centered on a rock and this lion is sitting here just eating, gorging this freaking buffalo right there. So the lion was sitting there eating, our truck got high centered on a rock, like I said, and what do? So the driver had to get out of the truck and jack the truck up with this lion about, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 yards away from us, maybe closer, and jack this truck up and get us out. And it was crazy. I didn't know what was going to happen. So it was nuts. But we got out, we got safe, and we went and enjoyed our time in Africa. This is me and my family up on Pride Rock and the Masamara area of Africa, which was a lot of fun. My son Wyatt got to enjoy a fun trip and go to Africa. So that was a lot of fun, guys. It was great. It was awesome. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you have ever spent 30 hours on an airplane, 30 hours on an airplane to get home, it is horrible, horrible, horrible. Yeah, it was not fun. It was crazy. 30 hours on an airplane. I don't know how many cocktails I had. I must have had 100 of them. But yeah, we touched ground in San Luis Obispo, and that was the best ground I've ever touched because it was awesome. We had a hell of a time getting out there. All our plane flights at the beginning of the trip got canceled. So we were in Dallas in hurricane weather. Our plane got canceled, and yeah, that completely stunk. So in about 5 to 6 hours, we had to rebook all our flights to Africa. And guess what airline we got to choose to fly on? The only airline going out to Africa through Dallas was Ethiopian Airlines. And let me tell you right now, guys, if you've not flown Ethiopian Airlines, woo, it's a brutal one. That was a 14-hour trip. So we flew from Dallas to Ethiopia, 14 hours. No hard alcohol. No hard alcohol because it is not. It's because of the religion. They don't serve hard alcohol on that plane. But there was beer and wine, so I did drink enough beer and wine. But yeah, no, it was crazy. So 14 hours on Ethiopian Airlines. There must have been 500 kids on the plane. Projectile puking from one area. I looked over. It was madness, guys. It was complete madness. I've never been in any situation like that where I felt very vulnerable to where I thought I was just going to die because the airplane took off and it was 14 hours of nothing but praying. I was praying and praying and praying that we would make it to Ethiopia. Yes, I said Ethiopia. We went and flew to Ethiopia. We were supposed to fly to Doha on a beautiful airline named Qatar, and that would have been luxurious. I would have been sitting back, feet up, cocktails, having a good time, but that did not happen. So we flew Ethiopian Airlines and we made it. I went to Ethiopia. Never thought I would go to Ethiopia, but we made it. We were there. It was a experience. Then we flew to Ethiopia to Kilimanjaro on the same plane, which kind of was scary because you fly 14 hours on a plane, you get off and you get right back on. You fly another, 5-6 hours on a plane. It was kind of nuts. It was crazy, guys. But the experience was well worth the trip. Let me tell you right now, if you've never been to Africa, the experience is well worth the trip. And I got to thank John O'Regan at San Simeon Travel for hooking the trip up. Not hooking me up. I mean, we paid him, but for doing such a great job and putting us in such a nice place in Africa. It was really good, man. So, I mean, we got to do things like this. Cocktail hours, outside, I think they spelled cocktail bar wrong there, but you know what? We had a good time. We were literally sitting here having cocktails on the other side of this hill over there. There was about a pride of 10 lions on the other side, but we had our Maasai warriors there protecting us. We had a great time. Got to have some really nice cocktails out in the Masai Mara Reserve, and it was awesome, guys. It was so cool. It was great. But I gotta say, you travel so far away and you look at the land and the landscape and the terroir of where you're at. And I gotta say, guys, Africa looks like freaking North County. We got tall grass, brown grass, green grass. They have acacia trees. We have oak trees, right? Same thing. we just have things that don't kill us here, like lions, cheetahs, leopards, snakes, you know, all this freaking crazy stuff that they have out there. It was nuts, man. Yeah, it's just the same. It kind of amazes me. And yeah, it was wild, man. It's crazy. So I got a couple lion pictures here. There's that mating couple right there after they were having a little foreplay, and then the male lion got a little tired. So there's the male lion and the lioness there. And the crazy part is we saw where we were staying in our hotel, we saw a bunch of hippopotamuses and stuff like that. But this is a sign that they said wild animals can be extremely dangerous. No, sure. Do not go to the pool unaccompanied. The Mara Conservancy accepts no responsibility. Well, hell yeah, if you're going to be dumb enough to go down into a freaking hippo pond and swim around and, you know, take your chances, I'd say you're an idiot. So anyways, that was pretty cool, guys. We had a great trip. I hope the North County had a lot of fun. There were so many freaking crazy events coming into the town while I was gone. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. And you know what? We're going to take a commercial and I will be right back.
We don't just serve it up. We roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in a Atascadero.
All right, guys, thanks for that. That was Visit Atascadero. They're going to have so many events coming up here shortly. We're going to have a lot more information on what Visit Atascadero is doing in Atascadero, the city of Atascadero. And El Red Rooster, man, I came in hot wanting a freaking burrito from El Red Rooster. So yesterday I went over and had a burrito. And if you have not seen or visited Cecil over at the El Red Rooster, please. He serves up probably the best Mexican food, tacos, burritos. I mean, he does fish tacos on Friday. He does shrimp tacos on Saturday. And everything you get at El Red Rooster is phenomenal. And yeah, so tell him that What's Up North County sent you, please. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yeah, so what have you guys been doing? So everybody's chiming in here saying, okay, we got sound, we're good to go. And yeah, so where have you been? Where have you been? What have you been doing? I've been able to get on Facebook and check out all your guys' comments and seeing where everybody's going. I think people are going to the lakes. I think Nacimiento Lake has been ripping and roaring, I imagine. I imagine everybody's out there, but you know, it's awesome, man. We're having decent weather in the North County, and you know, it's awesome. Wish I had some more news for you guys, but that's about all I had this morning. I will have more for you guys tomorrow morning, and we'll see what happens in the AM. So I really appreciate it, guys, and we hope to see you tomorrow. And we can't do this without our sponsors, so let's get into that. So we have Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Amy and Jamie's Place, 5-Star Gutters, Visit Atascadero, Pacific 805 Spas, Airflow Filter Services, Kennedy Club Fitness, get your exercise on, Paso Robles Furniture, 805 Customs, Escalar Wines, Story, Termite and Pest Control, and El Red Rooster. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I don't have more for you guys today, but we will be back tomorrow. Okay, guys? So I appreciate it, and we'll see you then. Okay?